Good afternoon, everybody. Stratton Mortgage back at it here. Another great podcast today with some more great information, something we just actually learned today. We'll get into that here real quick. We'll start off with introductions. Tom Christie.
Bill Seach.
Adam Baumline.
So Adam came into the office today and out of just pure excitement. I don't know if I've ever seen him jump so high.
I cartwheeled.
But this is definitely an exciting opportunity right here for people. We've had a lot of people asking, what about how do I get into flips? You know, I've done a couple myself, and people seeing that kind of turnover, you know, being able to buy something for 100, put 30 into it, sell it for 170. People are seeing it on TV all the time, and the opportunity in Columbus is huge right now.
And that was the call I got yesterday, and I started doing the research yesterday and got it today.
So dive into a little bit of that, Adam. Like, what have you just some of those key points there that why this is a great opportunity?
Yeah, it's really nice. So if you're looking to fix and flip a home, you could be a seasoned investor. You could be brand new. Essentially, they'll they give you a credit line, and so you can utilize that to fund your flip, basically. If you took a scenario where you're purchasing a property for $50,000 initial acquisition, you put 10% of that, so $5,000 down, and depending on your experience, they may fund the entire rehab renovation, which would be huge, and then they'll go up to 75% of the ARV, the after rehab value. So it's nice. It's an interest-only loan for a year. It's a credit line, so if you get another project, you can do that at the same time. Build rapport with them. We've got actually one customer that's got a $3.3 million credit line with them right now, and the rates are really, really good. So it's a great program that literally was not a year ago, wasn't anywhere near what it is now.
And to your point, that's basically been fortunate enough to how I operate off a personal credit line. So I mean, those things it's very hard to do these just willy nilly and think that you can do it, but you need to have funds. And this at least opens that door where you can do a handful of them and maybe create enough money to start bankrolling yourself down the road. But you got to start somewhere.
And you don't use you're not using all your own money, which is key.
Exactly. So, yeah. And then you get to that point where you've done enough of them, create enough collateral for yourself. You realize, hey, maybe I just need this to buy the house, or again, you can figure it out from there. But again, great opportunity. So
reach out to us on that. That's definitely a huge new program that we literally just found out about 2 hours ago.
Yeah, and it's already, as he just mentioned, it's opened the door for somebody. And I have another call today with somebody who's trying to get into this themselves. So this is the way to do it, to get you in that door to start trying to flip houses. What transitioned over to something else here. We were obviously talking yesterday about the rates and where they're at. And in our podcast last week, we discussed now being the time. You put a video out there of showing some of the technicals of where rates were this time last year, where they're at right now, and how we read these, looking at the treasury market and so on and so forth, 30-year coupons. Doing our podcast last week, between all this, we had a handful of people calling us.
More than a handful.
And
a lot.
All of them are the couple that I talked to are going to shorter terms, and their payment actually is going down a little bit. So the opportunity is there. There's people that are listening and taking advantage of this. So, I mean,
just right before the podcast was reducing interest rate and reducing mortgage insurance.
Years,
so I mean, there's multiple different things that we look at, but in their particular case, reducing the interest rate again, and reducing the mortgage insurance premium again, or getting rid of the mortgage insurance premium. We have that happening
just depends,
too. Yeah. So I mean, it's a big deal. It's saving people money, and we don't know how long it's going to be that way. So definitely get a hold of us. We can put some information together for you. It's free. The math doesn't lie. We say that all the time.
Yeah, either makes sense or doesn't. Yeah. I mean, it's really that plain and simple. I mean, the one client I'm working with right now, they bought their home in May, and I'm able to put them into a loan that is actually saving them around $200 a month.
Wow.
So, I mean, that's a big drop in what they're able to do. They had the appreciation. The house did the work for them. And now take advantage of the market. Move your assets around. That's what your investors and your financial planners do for you. So as a mortgage advisor, this is what we're trying to do. Bill, you had a couple calls, I think, even off that podcast.
Yeah, I got a pretty good one. It's bought it 2017 in the summer. I'm getting rid of their mortgage insurance, knocking 3 years off, and lowering their payment.
Yeah,
so
they're keeping the same. That's huge because they're keeping the same term.
Yeah.
So not restarting.
No, they're going down 3 years.
And they're saving money on their. I mean, that's
insane. It really is.
Who would not do that?
Right.
Yeah. Again, this is one of the biggest assets that you own, and
Yeah.
again, that's why you need a mortgage advisor
No appraisal,
looking at
too.
this for you.
No appraisal.
It's even better.
Even better, right?
You know, you kind of touch on some minimal cost, right? So you see a lot of your big national advertisers, advertising, refinancing, lowering rates, and things like that, whatever. Those companies come with substantial costs,
Yeah.
multiple discount points, which is thousands of dollars that you do not need to be paying.
Yeah, then you
to
get
get
added
a
to your
loan.
balance. And to your point, that's where a lot of people I talk to are fearful of, like, well, what's it cost to do this?
Yeah.
We break the math down in the end. So we'll take here's your payoff, here's your new loan amount, and when you start factoring your skip payments, your escrow refunds, I'm telling you, probably 75% to 80%, the loan pays these people back. Like they're actually making money doing a refinance, not just from the savings or any cash back. Like it offsets so well that they come out ahead.
Right.
So, and that's again, you don't know what you don't know, and that's why we got to show you the math. Again, how many times we said it? It either makes sense or it doesn't. The numbers are right there in front of you to see. Wow, this is a great deal for me. Let's move forward, and it most likely will be
Get
that.
a hold of us. Yeah, go to the website, get some information there. Call us, text us.
Did you pop your video up
Come
there
in down the river.
on the website?
Yes.
take a boat down the
Kayak.
river, come to the woods, whatever.
Did you put your video on the website?
Yeah, that's on there. Yeah.
Okay. So
Yeah.
go to the website and look at it.
Yeah. Well, it's on our Facebook page.
Okay.
But if it's on there, check that out.
Yeah.
Go to the website, get a hold of us. We'll run the numbers for you. We've got the info. We'll show you whether or not it makes sense. You make the decision.
And we'll tell you if it doesn't. Believe me.
Yeah, and the math will tell you even too.
Yeah.
I mean,
Right.
like we don't even need to talk. That's why I try to explain to people. Like I don't even need to say anything. Just look, and then you tell me what you think. It's really that simple. It doesn't even be more difficult than what a lot of people try to make it. So
Right.
Well, we got a lot of people reaching out to us, so there's not. I mean, there's no reason for us to waste time and quote unquote sell somebody on a deal that's not going to make sense. Like it's not.
Right.
we're here to help. I mean,
Yeah.
to put people
We'll
in a better
tell you.
position.
Yeah.
That's it. Plain and simple. And it's something that all of us have already done ourselves. So
Yeah.
we're just sharing what we've done and done for others. It's really
Yeah.
that easy.
So get in your canoe, get up to Scioto, trek through the woods, and we'll see you soon.
All right, guys. So I think we hit on everything today. So we'll circle back next week and have some more information to share with everybody and keep everybody informed of how the market's looking.
Sounds good.
All
See you
right.
next week.
Yes,
Have a
sir.
good one.
Take care.